welcome back to your friendly neighbor Noob. Of course, I'm Ice Trainer Friendly, and we're back with another Cobblemon. Ah, yeah. Today we're gonna be building a town. That's right, we're gonna be building a town. It's gonna be fun. Well, at least I'm gonna start on the town, because last time a town took me like 3-4 episodes, but this time I have more planned, okay? Or is it 5? Maybe 8. Might take me 8. Oh god. I promise it won't take me 8 episodes to finish this town. I promise. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make this like the more old style towns, kind of like Pallet Town and stuff. I want to have a building here, a building there, which would probably be the Pokecentre and Pokemart. Then we'll have a building here, and a building here, and a building there, and a building there. And at the back, we're gonna have a construction site, which is gonna be the gym. So technically, we're only gonna have like 1, 2, maybe 3 houses here, and then the construction site, because that's gonna be the exit. So yeah, it's not gonna be huge. It's just a small little town, you know? It's a little town thing. But first of all, I wanna say, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and let's get into this episode. Let's go. As I was saying, I want to put the Pokemart and Pokecentre here and here. We'll have a path coming through that kind of comes into here. I want at least 2 houses, one on either side, and maybe one in the middle, so like the path goes around it. If we have enough room, it would be awesome to be able to 2 layers, like 2 layers of housing, but I don't want to push it too much. And if I do, there'll be one facing this way and one facing that way, so like faces into this section, rather than having them both facing in one direction. So it'll actually face away. Oh, is that a go? Oh my god, go back. And then this section will be the gym. The gym's going to be a construction site because it's rock, but it's also wood. So I had to kind of like combine the two, and I'm really excited about it, but that's for a few episodes from now. So first things first, I have to go and get the schematic for the Pokemart and Pokecentre, put it here, and then get all the materials. So yay! So I've placed in my Pokemart, but I have regrets. I may or may have not put it over too far. Yeah. So what I was doing is I placed the schematic down, and then I started placing the blocks, and by the time I had finished, I looked over, I'm like, So what I'm gonna probably do is make a fence around here, and then put a tree here. You know, just blend it in a little bit. But it's fine, you know, this is what happens, I guess. But the Pokemon looks great, it looks cute. Just wish it was a bit more, you know, to the left. Ah, you shit in a bag to the left. Get it out of here right now, cause it's in the wrong place. So, but I'm going to have to do the same for the Center now. I'm gonna, not put it in the center. It's gonna be weird. Pokecentre, not in the center. Well, it's not gonna be centered to there now. Oh well. Alright, so you come into town, you're coming inside here, and then the first thing you see is these 2. I made sure that they were exactly 8 from the 8 there, so the path will be here. And this is perfect, oh yeah. So you come in here, the Pokemon Center, and you come over here, the Pokemart. Now I'm gonna have to, excuse me sir, you're not allowed in there, sir! I warned you, sir. I really did warn you. I hope you understand this. I warned you. I gave you clear instructions. Oh, he blew himself up. Well, that was so polite of him. I mean, he did leave, and of his own accord. Either way, I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon, and then I'm gonna start making a path, because, you know, I gotta make a bit of a path here. Otherwise, how are people gonna get inside? You know, how are people gonna know what direction to go in? People are not the smartest, you know? They're not the smartest. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah. I only need enough to put a thing, right? Yeah? I only need enough to put a fence line. That should be enough. And if it's not, well, too bad, so sad. I wish we had Pokemon stuff, you know, Poke chairs and Poke benches and Poke lights and stuff like that. But we just don't. We don't have that, no. I've also been considering, because I actually have an excess of the white concrete, but using concrete and terracotta for the next house builds. I'm not entirely sure. Because it is supposed to be rock and wood kind of vibes, but I don't want to make the same as what I did over there. I would make log houses, to be honest, but I don't think that's gonna work this time. I honestly don't know if it will. But we could certainly have a look into it, you know. We could certainly have a look into it. It might be nice. Excuse me. So I guess I'd start our house here. And I'd start a house over here. Okay. Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna look at some house designs, because I'm not entirely sure with the houses what I want to do. There's a lot of options, and I gotta put a house there and house there at least, and I want to put here, and then put a path through. I don't know. Huh. They can't be too big. They've got to be inspired by rocks. So maybe brick. Maybe brick. Made them out of brick. Because it's construction site, so maybe brick and orange terracotta? Huh. I'm gonna have a look. I feel like this house is one of those trust the process moments. I mean, I went with mud and brick, but I don't know if this is a good house. I'm trying to make it look Pokemon-y, so I was giving it like a construction-y vibe, like almost a tool shed kind of thing. But I don't know if I like this. I'm thinking of putting like little shutter windows and stuff and making it like pillory, and then across there just doing fence pieces, kind of like that. But is this good? That is really the question right now. Is this house good? I think I'm gonna finish it and then we'll decide, but honestly, it's not looking good. It's looking a bit wackadoodle. I do hate the fact that, you know, with Pokemon houses, you have to make them look basic. You can't add too much to them. Like, over-the-top details and stuff will not work. But it is giving me a more construction vibe than it is woodland or, like, normal stuff. So I'm liking it so far. Question mark? Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay, right? It's okay? It'll do? I mean, it kind of looks good. I don't hate it. To be honest, I actually don't hate it. I like the windows. I like the brown. I like I just like it. It's the inside's kind of cute. Yeah, it is good. This is good. This is good. It wasn't exactly what I was thinking when I was building it, but you know what? It turned out okay. It turned out okay, and that's kind of the point. I'm gonna have two different variations of house, because it's gonna be one here, and then opposites. So one there, one there. I don't know if there's enough space to put another house. So we'll put another house, and it's gonna be facing this way towards the construction site, which I might have to push this back a little bit further to make the construction site, but it should be fine. So we have to make a different type of house. A second house that kind of the same vibes, but not exactly. So I'm thinking of doing a stone brick instead of bricks, and then finding something else for this part that's, you know, close to stone. Maybe a dark color or a lighter color. Maybe some grays. Oh, actually, we could do stone brick on the pillars and then gray in the middle. And, but then we have the wood. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some thinking. Huh. Oh, my head's hurting like Psyduck again. Okay, stop thinking. Let's just do something random. Ah, look at them. See, I told you I would do the gray stone with I end up putting andesite. The gray stone. Yeah. Still did the same roof and the windows. Try to blend the two together, but there we go. Kind of gives me warehouse vibes, which is, I guess what I was going for was a warehouse, but like more of a shed warehouse, you know? Also, why are there so many pine cones? What the hell? What is wrong with you guys? Are you just coming here to explode my land? Self-destruct? You better not. I swear to God, if one of you little pinecone boys decides to explode, I will sick Kraganal on you. And he is super effective to you, okay? Yeah, that's right. You look me in those eyes. Those deep, soulless eyes I possess. And I will murder you. Anyway, these are the two house designs. I like them. I like the two different variants. Again, it is very plain basic, and you know, this kind of happens. But we're going to put that one over there and that one over there. So I'm gonna like basically take this the schematics of this and place it over there, and the schematics of this and place it over here. But they'll be facing this way towards the construction site. All right. Presto! Presto! Changeo! Whoa! There we go. See, I even lined them up. Look at that. It's so uniform and proper. This place looks like it was made by a psychopath. No, it does. It looks like the leader was like, okay, everything must be uniform. Everything must be perfect. You must place it where it needs to be. Place it there. Place it there. It looks like it's brand new, and it's only made by, like, the only construction people live here. Only construction people. I even made this because I kind of want to put some bushes in here. I want to put some bushes. So what we're going to do is put a whole bunch of bushes here with some lights and stuff. And I do need, of course, the fence line along here. So I'm going to go get those fence pieces. And then this is going to be where the construction site is. I'm thinking of making iron bars go across here for like the barbed wire fencey type thing. Having the path here. So barbed wire fence up into here. And then just having a lot of like kind of fake scaffolding made out of spruce wood and the fence pieces. But that, of course, that's the next episode. The gym's the next episode. We aren't worrying about that now. We need our fence pieces, and we need to make this place look a little bit more vibrant and detailed. Because right now it looks like it's been copy pasted from suburbia. It's kind of sad. Eevee, I choose you. Okay, now get on my shoulders. Shoulder. Oh God. I'm gonna shiny Eevee on my shoulder. Oh, I have to stand up all the time. Okay, well, I got a shiny Eevee on my shoulder. Look at him. He's so cute. Say hello, Eevee. Say hello. Oh, it's on my head now. Ah, he's on my head. Oh, I'm sorry, Crocodile. It's not what you think. I'm just gonna... that way he can't get jealous. I am a solution master. Anyway, fences. Back to work. Come on, let's go. How'd you like that? Why is that offline? That's Helter Skelter. Why is this not centered? Why is this not centered? Sorry, I shouldn't have screeched, but like, why is it off center? I put this here. No, I don't want to throw balls at it. Ever wondered where all my stuff goes when I'm not using it? Here. I'm gonna put that there. Right, okay, so we're making fence lines again, so I'm gonna fix this up quickly. Put that there. There we are! And now we're doing more fence lines. Yeah! You can tell I'm so excited to be doing some more fence lines. Hey, every single place in this game is gonna have a fence line. Every single place. There is not one of these areas that isn't gonna have a fence line because how are you supposed to keep the Pokemon out? It's like the Great Wall of China. How did they keep the rabbits out? By putting up a wall. How are they going to keep the Pokemon out? By putting up a goddamn wall. I'm going to say that Donald Trump had the good idea there. By keeping all the Pokemon out. Although he was trying to keep all the Pokemon Go players out. You know, he was just like trying to keep them inside their wall. I'm kidding. I honestly have no idea what goes through some people's heads. Like when they're trying to come up with ideas of what to do. They're just like, hey... I want to pass this bill through office, and, I think it's going to be a great idea. What is it? Building a wall. Okay. Walls are awesome. People like walls. That's why I think we should build a wall. Okay. Just like in absolute shock. But we don't do politics here. That's not what we do here on Cobblemon. No. We don't talk about the politics of ditto rights and how they have been abused. Or the fact that Pikachu is one of the most favoritist Pokemon in the world. And yet he has so much taxes to pay. He is a tax evader. It's awful. And the fact that Ash was defending him for so many years is just... He's an accomplice. How awful is that? An accomplice to tax evasion. Isn't that right, Eevee? We're getting like the sassiest looks. Everywhere I look, Eevee looks. It's like, hey, we saw you from across the bar, and we like your vibe. But no, I wonder what political stuff would happen if there was politics in Pokemon. Like how would they decide a political leader? What would you base your campaign on? The freedom of Pidgeots, a Pidgeot sanctuary, environmental stuff, or would you go more of like a construction or blue collar worker vibes? Like what would you do? I honestly don't know. I'd probably run mine on environmental safety, like how to protect the animals and how to still live your life without destroying theirs. I'd probably go with that vibe. I probably would. I think it would be interesting, but I don't know. I think that a lot of this kind of stuff is
not really thought about because there's no point, because the Pokemon, Nintendo is never going to bring like any form of politics into Pokemon. There is no way in hell that they're going to do that, but it would be absolutely hilarious had they had done it. I would have been like, oh my god, this is amazing. Pokemon politics. One Ditto to every household to protect the Ditto population. I know how to protect the Ditto population. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna get it done, but honestly, it's fine. It's, you know, it's the same as before, same as over that area. I was gonna say it looks good, but it looks the same. So, you know, it's of course it looks good because it looks exactly like the other ones. And then we'll come back and do some trees, some tree planting. We do need some tree planting, especially because, you know, we've got these lines of trees along here, which I haven't covered it up as much. I don't know why. I just didn't this time. Just wasn't feeling it. But yeah, let's get some paths done. Yay! Okay, look at this. We have the path going up to here, and the path leads around here, and then to here. And we've got this beautiful, like, hedgy thing. I tried to do trapdoors, but it actually destroyed the path, which still doesn't make sense to me. But hey, that's Minecraft. Yay, Minecraft, right? And now I've laid all the trees. I can start popping them up. Okay, maybe too close to that. Yeah. Oh. Help! Oh, it went through. It went through there. Okay, well, that's what happens. I'm actually just gonna put one over here. So I'm gonna put one here, one over there. Okay, and what I want to do is a simple little rock here, just a nice little rock. Yeah, do some rock work there, and put a rock there. Then get some. Okay, there we go. To kind of like blend in with the trees. Same over here. And if I knew the tree was gonna grow so big, I probably would have popped one there. So, oh, that's a nice tree. What about this one? Are you a nice tree? Yeah, you're both nice trees. Oh, I like that. Put one there, and this one here. That there. And put that there. There we go. So when we come straight in, we see rocks and trees. I have to go get some more bone meal. All right. And now we can bone meal some more trees. Please don't be bad trees. Please don't be bad trees. Well, that sucked. How about putting it there and trying? There we go. I'm gonna put that there and try. There we go. This is going good. This is going good. So probably not gonna be able to put as many trees as we have here. I just want it to be bushy and beautiful and give the feel of being in kind of like a rocky forest area. Okay, that one doesn't want to grow. I think it's trying to do one of those fat chubby trees, and it's like, no fat chubby trees for you. There we go. We've got some trees in. This one's a little bit too close for comfort, so I might just break all the edges like that. There we go. So when we come in here, we see all these trees. I'm gonna put some rocks in the places that I couldn't put trees to try to make a workaround, because it kind of sucked that I was unable to do that. I was like, no. Put that there. There we are. Some rocks, and I should be able to put a rock over here and here, or I could put a tree actually. Yeah, there's a tree. Actually, put a small little poot of a rock, and then put a bigger rock here. There we go. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. I really like it. So when you come through here, you're able to see all the trees and the rocks and the buildings. Ah, it's so great. There we are. So we come through here. There's a Pokemart there, a Pokecentre there. There's some buildings, a pathway. You just come through to here with all the different buildings. Go around this corner, and then you'll hit the construction site. Now on this side, there'll be a path that leads on to the next route. This construction site will be over this side. I am really excited to do the construction site, but we've come to the end of this build. Well, we have come to the end of this episode. That's right, we've come to the end of this episode. Isn't that right, Evie? Yeah, Evie and I saw you across the bar. Of course, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of your friendly neighborhood noob community. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to use spaghetti, join the Discord server, and we'll see you in the next episode. We'll be making a gym, a construction gym, which I don't know if there are many like that. I think there's one like that in the Pokemon games. I think it's X and Y maybe. They have like in a cave, he's a construction worker. So we're gonna get inspiration from that. But until next time, goodbye.